What makes you happy? Is it friends? Is it family? Is it work? Is it taking walks? Is it writing? Is it working out? What makes you happy? You'd be surprised how a lot of people in this world can't even answer that question. They don't know. They don't know what makes them happy um, because they're living day by day. They're doing the same thing over and over again. They go to work, they come home, they eat, they watch TV, they go to sleep, rinse, repeat over and over and over again. And sooner or later, they find themselves stuck. They find themselves lost. They find themselves depressed. Sometimes you're depressed and don't even know it. You just know something's wrong, something's not right. Um, that's when you got to find out what makes you happy. That's when you got to, think about the things that I'm good at and things that I love doing. Whether it's drawing or working out or practicing self-defense, whatever you love to do, or driving cars, whatever hobby that you like to do, it needs to be addressed in situations like this when you are stuck, when you're trying to figure out, um, what makes me happy. You have to know what makes you happy, especially in those times when you're feeling sad, because you need to go to those places to make you feel better. Sometimes you got to do that, just to get out of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, because life definitely be lifing. You know, it's definitely going to tear you up and tear you down and lift you back up and over again. Okay. So, like I always say, life is always doing its job. Life is doing its job. Um, so we have to do our job. We have to do our job to make sure that life challenges makes us stronger. And we have to recognize when something is wrong, and we have to recognize the things that make us happy and the things that make us sad. Um, so when you find out what makes you happy, those are the things you should draw close to when you're feeling bad, when you're feeling upset, when you don't know how things are going to go. You have to lose your mind into something positive, lose your mind into something grateful and promising and challenging and loving, anything that's going to set your mind in a path of wellness, well-being, mental health. These things are important because those problems are going to always be there. These things are not going to magically make things go away, but they're going to set your mind in the right place. They're going to put your mind in a place where you can deal with it without stressing out. Um, no one could ever do anything or fix anything when they're in a bad place. It's when they're in a better place, when they have a time to recharge their batteries and come back in a different new light, with a different perspective. That's when you can come back positive and change the situation, or make it better. Um, but yeah, everybody should always do that. I encourage you guys to always find your happy place. Find something that makes you happy. Um, Me myself, I like to write. I like to journal my ups and downs. A lot of times, I will read my journals, and I've got 4 journals right now, and I'm starting on another one. Um, but a lot of times I'll read my journal and I see a lot of the bad things that happened to me, and a lot of the positive things that's happened to me throughout the years. But one thing I can take from those journals is that through all the things that happened to me, I came out on top. I'm in a better place than I was a long time ago, and all of that's been documented. You should document your life so you can actually see where were you before and where are you now. And if those mistakes that I'm having right now, did I do that before? Did I do that in the past? You know, these are things that's supposed to help you, teach you to be better. So you should definitely journalize your life, you know, because your life is pretty much a story. It's your story. And these journals tell your story, you know, good and bad things that happen in your life. Put that all on paper. It will definitely help you out. I believe it'll definitely give you a chance to see where your life has been and where it's going, um, and how it's improved. Okay. So, you know, make sure that you guys journal and pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to the things that upset you. Pay attention to the things that make you happy. Pay attention to the things that make you sick. You know, we really need to know these things in order to fix ourselves because, you know, in order to fix ourselves, we need to know what's wrong, right? We need to know who we are and what makes us tick. And a lot of times people don't take the time to do that. And I encourage you all to do that. It can only improve your life and see the mistakes that you've been probably been making for a long time. But this time you get to see it because it's all written down and you're aware of everything that's happening. I think that's very important for everybody. Hope this video was able to help you in some way or some form of fashion because that was my goal, to speak to those, because I know somebody's out there that needed to hear this. And that's why I do this. It's not just for you guys, but it's also for my own self, um, uh, wellness, for my own mental health as well. This not only helps you, it helps me. You know, so I like to help and I like to be there for people. And again, I like to leave one mental note every single time I leave. The world will never stop testing you. Your mission, if you choose to accept it. I hope you like my video. It was definitely in my heart, and I wanted to spread love like I always do to those in need, because this not only helps you, but it also helps me. This is definitely helps me a lot. Just dealing with the things that I do, and I know other people have go through the same things that I do. The world will never stop testing you. It will never stop testing you. And your mission, if you choose to accept, is to always strive to be a better version of yourself, an unbreakable spirit.